If there's a queen excluder on here, how in the world did I get brood up here? This hive either has a queen up on top, in which case she's not laying a lot, or it's got 2 queens. Hey bug farmers, welcome to Bug Farmer Beekeeping, where we dive into the world of apiculture, beekeeping, and bees every week. This is the place to share laughs, explore bees, and learn together, all without taking ourselves too seriously. To join our buzzing community, it's easy and it's free. Just hit the subscribe button, ring that bell, and let's cultivate beekeeping knowledge and fun together. Now, let's get into the bees. Hi, and welcome back to the channel today. Well, today we're back at the farm. Now, I know last week I said we're going to go through the bottoms of the bee barns, but I said we may go through the bottoms of the bee barns. We will do that next week. This week, I've got to get these splits done. I've got 5 more hives. The entire front row has to be split because I've got Krynock. He's going to be giving me 4 or 5 more hives to kind of round out this bee yard. And I've already got 8 new colonies here. I've got 8 queenless hives. I took their queens and put them in these other boxes. So if we have time, we may go through a couple of these hives out here with the standing brick just to see if they're making queen cells. But that's not what we're going to be focusing on today. Today I am going to be doing the splits. We're going to watch me do the splits. But what we're going to be doing is basically talking about the Demarest splits that we did at the beginning of the season. I'm done. I've finished my work. I'm going to share it with you, but my entire goal this week was to talk to you about the Demarest splits and what I experienced this season doing Demarest splits in a 20 hive bee yard, but that is not going to happen, and you'll see why here very, very shortly. But we will talk about the Demarest splits next week when we're going through the bee barn. So there you go, there you have it. Enjoy the video, and I'll see you at the end. Now, all of these hives may not be capable of being split. My hope, my dream, is that I can find the queen in the upper box with some brood there so that everything is good and I can just move a medium super over to the pallet, and then that can be her new home while I leave some eggs in this one right here. So that's the plan. I'm coming in. Not gonna be a fun day. Ooh, you have that sealed tight. Now I do have the Beetle Sucker 5000 with me in case we find a hive beetle infestation. Let's see what you guys have going on here. We have no hive beetles roaming around. Okay, this box was put on here just for these girls to clean up. All right. Yeah, it's a very light box. Very light indeed. This one right here, I'm hoping that we have a queen laying in it. Okay, these girls are storing a lot of bee bread and nectar in here. Not a lot of bees in this upper box. And this hive is roaring right now, which is also not a good sign. The queen has not come up here at all, so that means if we are going to split this hive, it's going to be down in the bottom. Let's zip down to the bottom really quick. All right, and here comes the fun. This hive is not going to be split. I can tell you that right now because they've got a very small bunch of bees right there. They may not have a queen. Let's have a quick look in here. See what we can see. I've got a guard on me. Okay, they're going to protect what they have, that's for sure. That's a lot of bee bread. There's a chewed out queen cell. A lot of bee bread on the back. I'm sorry. There are not a lot of bees. This hive will not be split, but I just want to make sure they have a queen. Now, what did I do there? I don't know why I did that. Okay, there's another chewed out queen cell. All bee bread. Okay, what do we have here? That is a very small cluster. They do have honey on there. Okay, this is not looking too promising. Okay, that is another flaky frame I gave them. A lot of festooning going on. They're drawing that out. I certainly don't think they would be doing that without a queen. I must have been out of frames, and or I may have already split this hive and just not known about it, not paid attention. Okay, we have 3 more chewed out queen cells here. I haven't seen any brood yet. There's another chewed out queen cell. Okay. A lot of chewed out queen cells, and I do not see a queen. Oh, this hive is in trouble. This hive is in trouble. It's in a lot of trouble. I got the big zilch happening there. Another bad frame. What did I do that for? They've got no queen in this box. They've got no food in this box. They have no future in this box. This is a bad, bad box. And I do see a couple of hive beetles in there. I'm going to go get the Beetle Sucker 5000. I'm going to get a couple of replacement frames for these. And we're just going to get these girls stable. I'm going to be giving them some brood from another hive, for sure. Okay, we are going to infuse this hive with some happiness. So the first thing I'm going to do is put these frames in here. Then we're going to take this hive off so that I can get the beetles out of there. Only 3 hive beetles, that's okay. We'll give these girls their box back. We're going to give them some more bees. I'm going to remove a box. They really don't need any of these boxes, to be honest with you, but they do have a little bit of food up in there. All right, we'll talk about the Demarays in a minute. We just had a crisis. All right. We are going to give them some more brood or merge them with another hive. They are in bad shape. I wasn't expecting that. All right, well, queenless and doomed. All right, let's go to the next hive. I hope I haven't doomed this bee yard. That would not be good. Okay, what do we have going on in here? Not a lot of activity in the top box, but that's just for them to repair, and they've repaired it. So I'm going to go ahead and remove it. A little bit of honey in there. It's got a little weight to it. Make this quick. You know what I think we'll do? I think we'll talk about the Demarays at the very end. Let's just let's get these inspections done. This is not turning out like I had expected. This is kind of turned from talk about Demarays into a kind of a crisis situation. Okay, there's not a lot happening here. This hive, or this box is coming off. All right. And we've got several frames of bees here. So I must have split that other hive, and it was a fail. They did not get a queen in there. Yeah, that's all full of honey on both sides. It's not capped, but it's full of honey, so they've got food. That is full of honey. They have 3 chewed out queen cells in the bottom. Yeah, we have 3 chewed out queen cells. They're all done. Let's keep going. I'm not seeing any bees here. Oh no. Say it ain't so. Okay, that's all honey. And no bees, no brood, no anything here. Ladies. 1, 2, 3, 4 more chewed out queen cells. And no brood. It's not good. Okay, there's a little bit of brood. It looks old. Certainly don't see a queen on there. A little bit of brood and food on that side, but I don't see a queen. Okay. We have a bunch of chewed out queen cells. All right, maybe they've got a queen now, but I don't see any eggs. This is not good. I do have bees hatching, which is good. They're replenishing their population a little bit, but the pattern on these frames is bad, to say the least. And I don't see any fresh brood, I don't see any eggs, and I don't see any queen. Okay, there's fresh brood. Do we see a queen on there? I don't even know if you can see that. I see eggs. Okay, we have eggs. So that is good. So we have a queen in this hive. But they're in need. I tell you, they are in need. Yeah, this isn't working out the way that I thought. These girls are weak. Tell you what, if the robin kicks off, they're toast. They can't defend. Okay, there's just another chewed out queen cell. Another chewed out queen cell. But I do not see a queen. Maybe she's hiding on the bottom? Okay. This hive is in trouble. Folks, we may not be doing splits today. We've got a little bit of capped food here. A lot of bee bread. This is turning out to be a pretty bad day in the bee yard. All right, ladies, I don't know what to make of your hive. I did not see a queen. I saw some eggs. Saw a lot of chewed out queen cells. We're gonna say your queen right, but I don't know. All right, so this was the super mean hive. Let's hope that they have something that they can offer the other two hives. I've got two deeps here, one on the top and one on the bottom. If they are able to be split, I'm not going to split them. I'm going to divide their resources, their excess resources, between those two hives over there. Just because I don't like how those two hives are doing. They're not doing well. This hive has a lot of bees in it. And some ants. I don't like ants. Ants bad. Bees good. Hello, ladies. All right, what do we have happening here? This hive is busy. This hive is busy. Okay, I will take it. Well, gosh, I'm sorry that this video is turning out the way that it turned out. I thought it was going to be a fun video, and I was going to talk about the Demaray and how I liked it and the ways in which I didn't like it. I didn't expect this crisis to have happened. Okay, there's a full frame of food, which is okay. I'd rather see a couple of full frames of brood. That is a full frame. There's our queen right there. She's up top, and she's painted and she's laying. Okay, so what we're going to do is we are going to capture her for a moment. Okay, so she is captured for a moment. We're going to continue looking at this hive. Hopefully I'll find some stuff at the bottom, and if so, this top box will become the bottom box, and the stuff in the bottom box will get divided amongst those girls over there. They need some stuff. Okay, that is fully laid. I'm not going to split this hive, even though that's my first instinct. Because I'm like, oh, this one's doing great. I can just take this top box and move it over there and everything will be right with the world. Well, I don't think everything's going to be right with the world. Okay. They do have resources here, here. There's a nice full frame of bees right there, which would not be too bad. Oh, that is a full frame of bees and honey right there. That would not be too bad of a frame to give that first hive. It would give them a lot of bees to keep their world going. I'll set that here just in case. I am going to give this queen some more frames that she can immediately lay on. Okay, that is honey and bees. Okay, so what we're going to do is as follows. I am going to go get some more drawn out comb and put it in this box, set this box down there, put the queen back in it. Oh man, that's not good. How in the world did that get down? That could have been bad. Still could be bad. Holy moly. I was unzipped. That whole situation could have been bad. Okay. Let me go get them. I'm going to get them a lot of frames. Here we go. That's a frame with a lot of bee bread on it and a little bit of wax moth damage, but it was in the freezer for 3 weeks, so I think it'll be fine. Give them this, which they can repair. Give them this, which they can repair. The queen should be able to lay on that directly. This is flaky, but I'm going to give it back to them anyways. These nurse bees and these bees are going to that first hive. Okay, and I'm going to give this frame in return. And then the queen is going down. So this box has got food, brood, pollen. It's got everything that this queen down there is going to need. Now, let's see if these girls right here are sitting on brood. If these girls are sitting on brood, I'll probably take some brood frames, that's honey, from here. That's bee bread. And move a couple of these as well. So I feel better about hive number 1 just with that frame of brood. It still needs some eggs, but that was a lot of brood and a lot of food on that one. Let's see if we can find something similar going on. Okay, there's some brood and food. Okay, and here is some more brood. I don't see any eggs in there. I need eggs. Eggs would be nice. Eggs would be nice, but there's more brood. I might leave that. I don't know what we're going to do with this medium box yet. I might leave that for this queen. It depends on what I find down in the bottom. Okay, there's more brood right there. The problem with this orange foundation is you can't see eggs on it. Black foundation is the way to go. There's no brood. Okay, we're going to go ahead and remove this box. Oh man, they've got this one glued down. All right. Okay, this is a full hive. Okay. And I've got a bee really trying to get me. Got a bee trying to get me in the old head bone. Not good. Don't sting the head bone. What do we have here? This is all food. Okay, this box here is, I'm sure it's going to be capped honey. This hive has changed the fortune of those two hives. I'll tell you that. It has changed the fortune of it. Now, this queen, she is producing. So the question is this, should I let the queen have this? This box is beautiful. It's got a lot of capped brood. It's got a lot of food. I think we're going to put the queen here. We're going to split that top box there. This is the one. I think she was actually getting ready to swarm. This hive is filled with brood. Hope you can see what I'm seeing here. I'm getting into the hive. I'm getting into the inspection and forgetting about the camera there. I'm sorry. Okay, okay, so here's what we're going to do. The plan has changed. This hive is going to stay intact. Here we go. It is going to stay intact. We are going to put that right here. I've got a girl shooting a banana in my face right here. Go away. You don't need to do that. This queen is going to go right down here. There you go. Get down in the hive. There you go. Okay, she went down in the hive. So she's back in there. All right. So this is a full box of drawn comb for this queen. And I will, because this is such a robust colony, I will give them as much of their food back as I can from that medium box. But if the medium box has eggs in it, they're going to these other hives, especially hive number 1. All right, so what I'm going to do is as follows. They'll just get that back. they've got what they need right now. Bing. I am going to split that deep between both of those colonies and that medium between both of those colonies evenly. Let's go over there. I'm going to say that most of these girls are nurse bees. I'm going to hope, anyways. And we are going to start with this box right here. And I'm going to look and see what I can find in this box, and we'll split it evenly between the two hives. So now, let's see what we can find as far as deeps. You guys are getting some bees, some food. Okay, there's one deep frame. It has brood and food. Look at the next one. That I just gave them. So I already gave them, they already have one nice deep in there. So they get, if I find 3 more in this box, they're going to get 1 more. Nothing there. Okay, that is a nice frame. The question, and it's got eggs. They need eggs, so they're going to get this frame with the eggs for sure. Let's go ahead and give that to them now. We're going to go ahead and remove one of these other frames. We'll remove this cool frame. They're going to get this frame. It has eggs. They can make a new queen. There you go. There you go. Beautiful. That's what you get. Now, this is a frame of eggs and brood, and it's going to go to your neighbors next door. Oh man, you know what? I'm going to give them this one too. It's got a lot more eggs on it. That one we think has a queen. This one we know does not. All right, I'll tell you which one we'll pull. This one looks pretty light down here on the end. Yeah, we'll pull this one. It's got some food in it. But I think they would much rather have food and brood and bees than just food. All right. There you go. There you go. Perfect for you. Make sure we don't have any honey spilling over the side where I just broke it open. Okay, now these frames are going to those girls right there. Man, this is hard on the back. I don't know whether you can still hear me. Okay, they've got some food in there, but they need some brood in here. That's just food, a little bit of brood. Make sure we're not pulling a queen out as we do this, because that would not be good. I want light frames. That's got food. It's not as light as I would like it to be. We need empty frames. That's got some food. That's got some food. That's got some food and some brood. That's got food and brood. This has got empty queen cells and bee bread. All right. That's got bee bread. This has got food. All right, so you're going to, that one's got food too, and a hive beetle. If I get hive beetles in a weak colony, I'll never get them out. These girls are going to get this. A nice frame of eggs. If you take this one that has their own brood on it, put it back in here. Then I'm going to take this box with its remaining bees, I'm going to put it back on its original hive with a couple of frames of food. There we go. Now we're going to do some manipulation with this this box right here. Any frames that have brood. There we go. Okay. Here's 2 mediums with brood going in here. Yeah. All right, that's empty. That's empty. Here you go, ladies. Here you go. There's some brood. And here's some more brood. That should build your numbers. That is enough for you. You are done. You have been saved, rescued. So this hive with its remaining food and brood, and we're going to put it right over here with its bees. Gonna pinch them with these bees, and this is their food. And hopefully they will make themselves a nice queen. That manipulation is done. Holy moly, this manipulation is done. You are still queenless, but you have the ability to make a queen. And now let's see if we can get on and do at least one split today. The situation is as follows. We have 2 more hives. Hive number 20, I'm not too confident. If you remember, that was the laying worker, aka defunct queen, in that box. So I didn't even harvest from that box. I don't know what their population's like. Maybe their new queen has done wonders and I'll be able to split it. This hive has a deep and a medium and a deep and a medium, so it has 4 boxes on it. If I can find that this hive is in good shape and I can find the queen in one of these sides, I'm just going to go ahead and do it. Walk away split, move her over to a pallet, and be done with this one. Let's see. Nothing's been as easy as it's supposed to be today. It hasn't been as advertised. Demarace. We're going to talk about demarace. And now it's looking like we're going to talk about it maybe when we're inspecting the bee barns. Had a whole plan today. Had a plan for my video, a plan for my thumbnail. Had a plan for everything. I got no plan anymore. I am without a plan. I'm a man without a plan. Okay, ladies. We have bees up here. Okay, that is a good sign. No queen on the top. That is also a good sign. I do not want to be stung on my thumb or on my little finger. We have food on 4 frames. And we're going to say it's the middle 4 frames, which means that if we do a split, the first 5 frames go to one hive, the second 5 frames go to the next hive. Easy peasy, that's the way I like to see it. And just asking, because I've never seen one, what's a lemon squeezy? People are asking, easy peasy lemon squeezy. What's a lemon squeezy? Is it a popsicle? Is it like a lemonade slushie? I don't know what it is. Oh, I do know that this is a pretty much empty box with the exception of a few frames of honey. I think I still have a couple of drawn out frames that I can share with a queen if their 2 bottom boxes are booming. We will see. Chickadee. All right. Chickadee's a bird. Lemon squeezy is it's an unknown. Chickadee's a bird, a lemon squeezy is an unknown. And I remember there was a guy that once said there are known knowns and known unknowns, unknown knowns and unknown unknowns. Let's see if any of you know who said that. That's a quote. I mean, that really is. That's a quote. Tell me who said that quote. Okay, this is empty. Looks like these girls aren't going to be getting split. I mean, they're a big enough colony, but okay, it looks like we have some brood right here. There's some brood right there. Both sides. So that means the queen is up in this box. This is what I'm going to do. We have a plan. We have a working plan. It's developing. It's developing as we move forward. We're developing a plan. The plan is as follows. The queen is in this box. This is an empty frame. It's drawn but empty. This is a drawn but empty frame. This is a drawn but empty frame. They're just starting to store in there. What if the queen is laid in there? I'll never know. I will never ever know. All right, so what we are going to do, those girls are coming off of there. We're gonna sacrifice this honey, and I'm going to put my 4 mediums that have honey in them right there. All right, that's plan A. Plan A is now happening. 2, 3, and 4. They're now condensed. Maybe. They're almost condensed. They're now condensed. That's all really good comb for those girls. That empty super with the drawn comb will not be put back on this hive. We're going to look at this. And if we have some flaky frames in here, which I don't think we do, I was going to replace it with those, but we're going to check just to be sure. Just to be sure. This looks like a pretty full box. All right. I'm really surprised I haven't seen any robbing yet. Okay, that is a full frame of honey. Full frame of honey. This is a very heavy box, so I'm not going to be taking any more out. I don't want the box to tip over. There is a hive beetle. Got him, the big toasteroni for him. What we want to see is we want to see brood down here. That would be ideal. There's some brood. Okay, so the queen is laying in this box right in the center of the hive. Okay. This box is going to get closed up as is. A lot of food for them. That's okay. They've got it in the bottom box. I wish they didn't, but that's okay. This box is going back on top. That is where the queen is currently living, per my best guesstimate. Last hive, then we're going to call it because it's hot. So it looks like with the humidity, hive beetles are coming back. Put the Beetle Sucker 5000 to use. I also sent one to Bruce over at Bruce's Bees. I want to see if he uses his, and I sent another one to Mike Berry because I know that Mike Berry, he battles the hive beetles, but I'm waiting to see if he uses it. But then again, if the humidity's not up, I don't think the beetles are flying, but I found several of them in the hives today, which means the beetles are on the march. Now remember, the last time we saw this hive, we were checking to see if the queen that we put in from queen cells from, I think it was hive 17 and 18 took. This is brood, so we have some laying going on up here. That is good. That is drawn comb. That is not drawn. Anything that's not drawn, I'm going to eliminate because I have plenty of drawn comb now that I can give them. They're trying to draw that. They don't need it. You don't need that, ladies. I've got a present for you. I am the bringer of the gifts. That's why you should never ever sting me. Don't ever sting the bug farmer because he brings good stuff. All right, I'm going to give you 4 more frames. Check on the next medium on this stack. Here we go. All right, this has some more empties. But I don't even know whether they're going to need this box. Let's have a quick gander. This box may be coming off. Nothing going on there, and nothing here. Okay, we have nothing going on in this box. This box is coming off. Okay, this box looks mostly empty. All right. Well, I'm telling you this. I know they've got a queen, because if they didn't have a queen, they wouldn't have a population. Because I have not been in this box since, oh gosh, since before harvest. Okay, we have some brood right here and on this side. So we do have a queen in there. What we're going to do is we're going to take these 3 frames right here, nothing going on there. We're going to move those frames to the bottom box. Oh, there's a queen excluder on here. Okay, so here's the question, fellas and fellettes. If there's a queen excluder on here, how in the world did I get brood up here? This hive either has a queen up on top, in which case she's not laying a lot, or it's got 2 queens, because it does have an upper entrance. This one just got a little bit more complicated. Okay. And maybe that's abandoned brood. That's always a possibility. So I will look to see if I see eggs. I see eggs. Okay, so we have a queen in this box. Definitely no queen there. All right, she's got to be here or on the inside of the box. Okay, this is definitely a situation. Let me look in here. The only other place that queen could be at this point is in that medium down there. It's the only place she could be, because there was nothing in that box when I put it in there. We're going to set this box back up on top of this queen excluder. We're going to look for the queen in here. Got to hurry this up, my cameras are going to overheat. All right, do we see a queen on there? This frame is currently being laid, so it is possible. There she is right there. There's our queen. We have a queen. Okay, we are going to capture her. We have a queen. Okay, so she is now captured. So now we're going to go to the bottom and see if we see another queen. Okay. All right. So we're back on track. Things aren't as dire as they looked. Okay. So it looks like a queen took off out of the bottom and came back into the top. And I will tell you this, that is a problem that I have had with demarays. Quick inspection, if we find brood down here, then what we're going to do is we're going to steal a couple of nice frames from this one, put it in that deep, put a couple of these undrawn frames into here, leave the queen and her brood and castle down there, take that queen in that box and move her over there and let her start doing her thing. Okay. So let's see what's happening here. Now maybe that's the only queen in the box. That's also a possibility. They may have started just doing honey down here once they got a queen. This is a solid frame of food and brood. We have a queen down here. Okay, this hive had 2 queens. This is a nice frame of food. We're going to go ahead and we're going to make sure we don't have a queen on it. Okay, there is no queen on this comb. Let's look here. Set this aside for a moment. Okay, there's a full frame of nurse bees, brood, and capped brood. All right, she is not there. Look at that. Gorgeous. Look for the queen. These bees are getting angry. Okay. Looking. Looking. There she is right there. Got her green dot and everything. So there's our queen. So we're going to go ahead and put this frame in here. And that is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. These are going over to that other box. And these nurse bees right here. Right here. This is her box. I'm gonna go right there. So right now she has everything she needs. Okay, now they're getting angry. They're not happy. You're only allowed one queen per hive. Sorry. I'll give you your upper entrance back. But then again, well, hive beetles. Nope, no upper entrance. There you go. Here's a box. No inner cover, I guess. I'm sorry, you don't get one. You don't get one. All right, well, there you go, the end of another adventure. Now, I told you that this thing did not turn out the way that I expected. I expected to come in here and do 5 splits and get 5 new hives and everything was going to be right with the world. I had no idea we would find what we found in each one of these hives. I think I've got everybody in good shape right now. I think we've got enough bees in all the hives. I think we have the ability for the first hive up there on the end to make a queen, and we will check that later. It is 90 degrees right now, and it's going into 100. My cameras are going to overheat, so I'm kind of done today. I will see you next week, and we will go through the bee barns, and we will talk about my experience with the Demarest splits. So with all that said, I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, do me a favor, give me a thumbs up. If you have something to say, by all means, please comment. And if you have not subscribed to the channel, do me a favor, take a moment, hit the subscribe button, ring the bell to be notified of my new content. I do try to drop a video every Friday. We try to keep it light and have fun. So with all that said, be happy. And I will see you next week. Take care.